take responsibility for your life. You are ready to observe your life and make choices by yourself. But look at it now. The three types of life that I've examined now. Ask yourself, where do you belong? Before we move on, I just need like 5 people here. Be very sincere with yourself. I've mentioned the biological life that only surrounds breathing, walking, eating, sleeping, reproducing. And the psychological life that only lives life based on other people's identity and belief system, cultural programming, and all the rest. And the conscious life that is place of awareness, the place of making choices with your full attention. Places where a life where you take responsibilities for yourself. I want you to be sincere with yourself. Where are you in these 3 places? Are you in the biological life system, or the psychological life system, or the conscious life system? Then we are now going to move into why people are alive but they are not living. Like I said earlier on, a lot of people are just existing. A lot of people are just existing. You will see some people and be like, I'm tired of life. Why? The only thing I do is I go to work, I sleep, I come back, I go to work, I sleep, I come back, I go to work, I sleep, I come back. They are living a triangular life. From work to the house, from the house to work, from work to the house. There is no meaning. Only mere existing. The same thing that animals also do. So I want you to ask yourself this sincere question. Where am I in life? Am I still in the biological life that only believes that in as much as I am eating, sleeping, reproducing, I am living? Or those that are living under the belief system of others, identity of others, cultural programming, religious programming, trauma, living their life based on trauma. Somebody has hurt you before, you are living under that pain. Or you are living under your own personal ego. Or you are in the conscious life where you are aware. You make choices based with your clear eyes. You don't make choices because you want to make people convenient. You don't make choices because you want to be better in some people's eyes. You make choices that are well with you. I want you to answer my question. Where are you? Where are you? I can seriously say I live in biological and conscious life. Thank you. Who else is answering me? Conscious and active. I did not mention active. I didn't mention active life. I only mentioned the biological life, the psychological life, and the conscious life. I'm in conscious life, and this is me from day one, right? Okay, I think we are done with that. The rest of us, we don't have a response. Somebody says, Franklin says, I am in my conscious life now. Yes. Or let me ask this question. What kind of life were you living before you enter 2026, or before you met Citadel of Wisdom? Okay, I think we should go through that way. Before you met Citadel of Wisdom, what kind of life were you living? And where are you right now? All right, so let's move on. Now, the next thing I will be explaining today. Thank you to those of you that are liking. Michael Skyzubi, thank you for the giftings. I saw you earlier on, but I couldn't cut the teaching. I really appreciate those of you that take it upon yourself to support this platform. God bless you. Thank you so much. Why people are alive but not living. I have dropped a video months back. I think I did the video around some people are just merely existing and live, and they are not living. You know, when I say people are just existing, there are people that they are only existing, they are only living around, they are living this triangular lifestyle. It's either they are sleeping, and when they are waking up, they are going to work, and they go back again to sleep. There is nothing. They are just existing merely to survive. Yes. I've done another video the other day. I said, if the work you are doing and the things that you are working on are only to survive, you are not yet alive. You are not living. You are merely what? Existing. So I'm going to be enlightening to us today why people are alive. A lot of people are alive. They are breathing, but they are not living. You see, most people in life, or most of us, don't let me say most people, most of us, we are living in fear. One of the things that makes you to be alive and not living is when you live in fear. It is either you are fearing poverty, or you are fearing shame, or you are fearing, what else? What else do people fear? What else? Please mention it. What else? What are your fears? Some of you, we have fears of, I don't want to be poor. I don't want to be put to shame. I don't want to be this. And these fears, they begin to fuel our decisions in life. They fuel our decisions in life. I posted something today, and I made a video around it, but I've not posted it. That a lot of people are rushing life. They are putting so much pressure on their life. They are putting so much rush in their systems that later they end up breaking down health-wise. You know, I saw a post today on status. This person is my classmate. We went to the same secondary school. She owns a boutique. And I was just randomly going through status today. And I saw a post. And I noticed that she is sick. She has IBP. And she has another condition that she was not mentioning. And in her chat with her husband, when she posted on her children, the husband made mention that I always told you to always be careful. All these things that you always try to achieve, you want to rush things, you're always rushing, overworking yourself, pressuring yourself. Now she's nursing sicknesses. And when I dropped that write-up today, I've not even seen her status. The thing just came in as a download that a lot of people are nursing sicknesses today that they themselves put on their organs. It's not by somebody sent me harrow, somebody is after my life. You are the one that pressured yourself and weakened your organs. Why a lot of people are just alive but not living is because many people live in fear. And the moment you are being driven by fear, you will end up living life as if you are not existing. Many people live in fear to the extent that they begin to overwork their brain. They overwork themselves. They place too much pressure on themselves and they begin to nurse sicknesses later. When I saw this lady now, look at her now. You know, immediately I saw her the next post, she has gone to buy BP this, BP that, BP that. I said something within myself and I said it in the video I'm going to post maybe tomorrow. That a lot of us, the things that fear pushed us to do and place pressure upon our lives, by the time we acquire this money, this fame and everything, it will not be enough to nurse or to heal some of them, some of the problems that people are going to get. So if you are alive and your life is all around fear, I don't want people to mock me, oh. I don't want them to say I've traveled for how many years, I don't have anything, oh. I don't want this thing. Then you start placing pressure too much on your head. You begin to compare, you live in comparison. The second thing that makes you only live, you are only existing but not living. When you are someone that lives in constant comparison, anytime you enter TikTok and you see somebody that comes to showcase the beautiful side of their life and edit the other part of their life that they don't want you to see, then you begin to question yourself. You begin to look down on your little achievement. You begin to water down your efforts. You begin to feel troubled in your body. You cannot sleep again. You are thinking of what to do. You are thinking of how to do this, how to do that. And the moment you are doing this, you are putting too much pressure that your head can carry. Too much pressure that your organs can carry. That's why you see a lot of people today, they have kidney failures, liver issues, intestine issues, ulcers, hormonal imbalances, mental issues. Some people, they are not even up to 30. They can't remember things. They can't hold on to things. They can't focus. They can't focus on something. You are not even up to 35. You are not even up to 40. Your brain is always shaking. Because you have too many things on your brain. Because you are living either in fear or in comparison. And if you are living in fear, in comparison, and the third one, survival mode. You are always in survival. Everything is like, hey, I have to this. You want to spend money, survival. You want to live your life. You are, I don't know how to explain this again. No. You live in survival. You spend money in survival. You are always complaining. Everything is not enough for you. The moment you are trying to spend money like this, is as if your life wants to end. So if you are someone that lives in fear, you live in comparison. You are operating under survival mode. Everything is scarcity. Everything is you want to spend money. You want to do things for yourself. You want to, I don't know, everything around you is you are always thinking of how to manage, how to think that if I spend this money now, I am done for, I am finished. You begin to see that your life will not begin to have meaning. You will begin to see restrictions around you. You begin to experience some challenges that you cannot explain. Because life will begin to happen to you based on how you want, the meanings you have attached to it. If you are living your life in fear, don't worry. Everything around you will be projecting what? Fear. Fear. If you are always living in comparison, comparing your life to everybody around you, everything around you, you will be feeling less of who you are. Even if you achieve something little, you will begin to look down yourself on like you have not done anything. If you are someone that lives in survival mode every time, you will see that money will be scarce in your hands. If you are someone that lives in these three things, my dear sisters and brothers, you are not living life, or you are merely existing. Mama Harriet, good evening, ma. Welcome. Happy New Year. You are merely existing, and when you are only existing, you are living under the biological life existence cycle, and life can never make a meaning to you. Life will continually be difficult. Because life will begin the day you learn to stop blaming. A lot of us here, we like to blame everything that happens in our life. We like to look for who to blame. We like to look for a structure to blame. We like to look for a devil to blame. And that is why perpetually we are always what? Under pressure. And that is why at the end of the day, when you are by yourself, life does not make meaning to you again.